Welcome back. I'm assuming you've seen part one of this video duet. If you have not seen part one, go back and watch part one then. What you doing? Obviously, if you haven't seen part one, you got to go. In part one, we learned that Harper swam a total of 26/8 of a mile. That's a very interesting fraction. Well, it's different. 26/8. Well, I know 26/8 is more than one because it's more than 8/8. 8/8 equals 1, which means 26/8 is way more than 1. In fact, let's see what 8/8 would look like. Here's 8/8. 8/8 would be 1 mile. If he swam 8/8 of a mile, that would be 1 mile. So great, we know he swam more than 8/8. He swam 26/8. So he swam at least 1 mile. In fact, if he were to swim 2 miles, that would be 8/8 plus another 8/8, because 8/8 is 1 mile, 8/8 is 1 mile. Together that makes 2 miles. We know that 8/8 plus 8/8 is 16/8. Okay. So if 2 miles is 16/8, that means he swam more than 2 miles because 26/8 is more than 16/8. What if he swam 3 miles? Well, 3 miles would be 8/8 plus 8/8 plus another 8/8. 8, 16, 24. 8/8 plus 8/8 plus 8/8 is 24/8, which is still not yet our fraction. Harper swam 26/8, which means he swam more than 3 miles because we just discovered that 3 miles is 24/8. However, 26/8 is really close to 24/8, or I should say 24/8 is really close to 26/8. We're almost at the point at which Harper swam. Harper swam 26/8. We know 3 miles is 24/8. So let's just count up. 1 more 8 would be 25/8, 26/8, 2 more 8s. So if we add another 2 8s, that'll give us a total of 26/8. 8/8 plus 8/8 plus 8/8 is 24/8. Plus 2 more 8s, 26/8. Now that we have this model here of each of my 8/8s, which is 1 mile, I can see that this is 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, over 3 miles. It's 3 miles and then a little bit further. Looking at our model, we can see that 26/8 is the same thing as 3 miles, 1, 2, 3 miles, plus this 2 8s. So 3 and 2 8s. So we know that Harper swam more than 3 miles. Go Harper. Also helpful, thanks to my model, I can see what 4 miles would look like. If he had swam all of this, including this section right here, that would have been 4 miles. So then how many 8s would he have needed to swim in order to get to 4 miles? That would have been 8/8 plus 8/8 plus 8/8 plus 8/8, which would be 32/8. But since we have the model already set up, we can just count to see how much more he should have swam or needs to swim in order to get to 4 miles. So here's what he swam, 3 miles plus these 2 8s. And so he still needs to swim 1/8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s, 6 8s. So what does that mean? Harper needs to swim another 6/8 of a mile to reach a total of 4 miles. Another thing we could have done was, since we knew that he swam a total of 26/8 and 4 miles is a total of 32/8, we could have just found the difference of those two fractions, 32/8 minus 26/8, and we would have got a total of 6/8. Whichever strategy works for you, go for it. All right, until Harper's next practice, I'm signing off.